Hello and welcome to session three's video journal. This session we are challenged with two questions. Identify the specific task of leaders and then summarize why training is important. Chapter 7, Chapter 10 of our reading. I really enjoyed this session. It was good just because we all train no matter what, whether you're a leader or a follower, you were always being trained at some point, whether it be by somebody in leadership or being training a follower or somebody train that leader to become a leader. So that was a fun thing for me. And again, it was kind of nice because the reading laid it out from a biblical standpoint of you become a convert, then you become a follower, then you become a leader. So how does a convert become a disciple, and a disciple become a pastor or a leader? Um, just laying that process out was key as far as making sure that training is something that is a priority not only for leadership but also for followers. Always wanting to make yourself better, always wanting to make yourself more and more like Christ, which brings me to the first question. So we tackled question two first. First question is identify specific tasks of a leader. So obviously the specific task that the text had talked about was becoming perfecters of believers. Obviously we can't make a believer perfect, but we can make a believer more and more like Jesus. And so it touched on quite a few tasks. It identifies tasks as responsibility, duty, or job of a leader, and then identified quite a few of those tasks, but obviously can't identify all of those tasks because each situation is different. But the main task it touched on was setting the example, caring, leading, decision making, handling conflicts and discipline, um, analyzing the environment, identifying a purpose, planning, and implementing plans. And if you look at all of those little aspects, a lot of that has to do with project management, making sure that you implement the plan, that you are planning before the once the project is received and before it's handed to the team, that everything is planned out correctly. Always analyzing your environment. Talked about the agile system. um, Always wanting to make sure to analyze the environment to make sure that things are going the right way. So those are some of the key things. The one that really kind of hit me as far as a responsibility was decision making. We've been talking a lot about agile and how the decision making is shared throughout a group. But the leader, again, once that group, if that group were to get stuck, the leader's job is to make sure that group is on the same page and makes a decision. So that was kind of key for me, just to see, hey, yep, you know what? Absolutely, we have to make decisions at some point, no matter what avenue we are or avenue we're using to lead a project. So those are kind of my 2 cents for session three. Thank you so much. Have a great day.